It is difficult to walk, at one and the same time, many paths of life. Before one can see, one must learn to look. Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and absorb. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. Wisdom thoroughly learned will never be forgotten. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Hate and fear breed a poison in the blood, which, if continued, affects eyes, ears, nose, and the organs of digestion. Measure is the best of all things. Do not look back when leaving. Lust weakens both body and mind. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. Know that death comes to everyone, and that wealth is sometimes acquired and sometimes lost. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. Prefer loss to shameful gain. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Silence is better than unmeaning words. Friendship is one soul in two bodies. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. Souls never die, but always on quitting one abode pass to another. As long as man continues to be the ruthless destroyer of lower living beings, he will never know health or peace. A blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy. Declining from the public ways, walk in unfrequented paths. Just as a physical tumor is a blemish to the body, so is vice a blemish to the soul. Do not go to bed until you have gone over the day 3 times in your mind. What did I do wrong? What did I do good? What did I forget to do? Be a good son, just brother, spouse tender, and good father. Reason is immortal, all else mortal. Associate with those who can make you better. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. Sobriety is the strength of the soul, for it preserves its reason unclouded by passion. Above all things, respect yourself. Friends are as companions on a journey. who ought to aid each other to persevere in the road to a happier life. Even as truth does error have its lovers. No man is free who cannot command himself. Gold is tested with fire, woman with gold, and man with woman. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. Govern your tongue before all other things. Most men and women, by birth or nature, lack the means to advance in wealth or power, but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. Envy has been, is, and shall be the destruction of many. Do not impose on yourself a burden beyond your power to bear. Great deeds are usually wrought at great risks. You should make great things, not promising great things. He who sows the seed of murder and pain cannot reap joy and love. If you have a wounded heart, touch it as little as you would an injured eye. There are only two remedies for the suffering of the soul: hope and patience. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. Concern should drive us into action, and not into a depression. The wise man should be prepared for everything that does not lie within his control. Thought is an idea in transit. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Master yourself to find true freedom. As Pythagoras said, no man is free who cannot command himself.